Hi, this is Diane Young Sussman from BodyMindBalance.net. I am an Alexander Technique teacher, and today I want to share with you a little bit of a demonstration with my Skelly, talking about Alexander Technique and how helpful it can be if you suffer from neck or back pain. There was a recent article that just came out in an online magazine, Reuters.com, and it talked about the health benefits of studying either Alexander Technique or acupuncture, and how when, after a long period of time, number of lessons, that there was a benefit to having studied the Alexander Technique to decrease neck pain. So I'm bringing my little guy here to show you a little bit about our anatomy today and why Alexander Technique is so useful in helping to deal with neck pain. What you may not realize is that we tighten our necks doing almost everything that we do. We tighten our necks when we open a door. We tighten our necks when we reach down to pick something up off the floor. We tighten our necks, hold our breath, push down our ribs when we think we're using good posture. So what that problem is actually a problem with too much rigidity in our posture. Of course, if you didn't have any uprightness, any posture whatsoever, you'd be slumping down and dropping into your hips, dropping down into all those joints that are meant to really move you well. So let's take a little closer look at the design, the human design of ourselves. So in our design, you can see that the head is actually quite separate from the top of your neck. It can move independently. You can move, and the no movement, you can look up at the ceiling and down at the floor and maintain quite a nice lengthened, softened neck. But if you hold all those muscles, which are actually quite a number of muscles make up all of the front, sides, and back of the neck, that's how we get into trouble. Now, there's something very special that the Alexander Technique does that exercise does not do, that physical therapy, because it's basically exercise and posture based, does not do. And that is that when you leave yourself alone, in other words, you keep and maintain your full stature along the top, from the top of the head all the way down to the feet, and allow yourself to actually be on the ground, what happens is your reflex mechanism kicks into gear up from the earth and draws through your postural support muscles. Some of those muscles exist right on both sides of the spine. And there's actually a reflexive lengthening that takes place that makes your spine very long, very buoyant, makes your torso come into a full expansion, and it allows you to rest on the top of your leg bones. I'm going to show that here. The top of your leg bone is where the weight transfers from the pelvis into the leg and then continues down the leg to end up on the feet where you meet the floor. So if you can stand on those really long stilts and be able to mobilize yourself through the joints, that's going to give you more freedom. That all connects to, and he's not cooperating, it connects to and creates a resilience through the spine, which is actually what is there to help you be upright. It's your backbone. It's what carries you through the world. But if we overdo it, if we try to squeeze those shoulder blades together and push down on the ribs and do all these funny things that have become what we think of as our the way that we should be standing, and that is good posture. It's actually not good posture. We really need to use that whole beautiful skeleton in relationship to gravity, in relationship to the resilience and the support that you have from the earth itself to help hold us up. So I hope that helps. Please go get the article, Reuters.com, and it's in their health section. We talk about the Alexander technique. It talks about the value of acupuncture as well. And maybe you too will be neck pain free. Thanks a lot. Again, this is Diane Young Sussman, BodyMindBalance.net.